Welcome to Lesson 2 of VoiceTown. In this lesson, we'll be adding 5 new sounds: n, d, t, s, and z. In this lesson, there are 2 objectives. First, we will review the map to remind you of the sounds on O Street and the long vowels, and then we will introduce the new sounds: n, d, t, s, and z. I've added the 5 new sounds to the VoiceTown map. We have O Street at the bottom, the long vowels, and then I've added these 5 sounds. In the middle of the map we have n, d, t, and at the top we have s, z. To the left of S Street, in the white boxes, all of those sounds are non-voiced sounds, which means the sound comes from the front of your mouth and your throat doesn't vibrate. Everything to the right of S Street in the colored boxes is a voiced sound, which means that sound comes from deeper in your throat and your throat will vibrate when you make those sounds. Now we're going to review some words from O Street. Remember, words are just a combination of sounds, and if you have memorized the sounds with the symbols, this should be easy for you. Mom. P, pop. Paw. Boom. Pope. Mob. Bomb. Moo. I have some additional words from O Street and the long vowels. Buy, and there are 3 words that sound the same. Bay. B-E-B. Boo. Bomb. Bop. Babe. Bio, and you can see I have it listed with the accent on the first syllable. Bio, short for biology and biography. B-A-B-E, baby. The accent is on the first syllable. Baby. We have some additional words from O Street and long vowels. May. Me. 'I, my. Mo. Moo. Moo. Mom. Mop. M-A-B-E, maybe. The stress is on the first syllable. Maybe. This is the last list of words from sounds on O Street and the long vowels. P-I, pie. P-A, pay. P-E, pea. 2 words sound the same but have different meanings. P-E-P, peep. P-U, pew. P-O-P, poop. P-A, paw. P-A-P, pop. With all of the sounds that we've learned so far, from O Street and the long vowels, and the 5 sounds that we've added in Lesson 2, we're going to start with the sound of N, made by the letter N. N. The new sound N is a nasal sound. You place the front half of your tongue flat on the roof of your mouth, with the tip of your tongue touching the back of your top teeth. The sides of your tongue should touch the sides of your teeth. This will block your airway, so when you blow out the sound, it will come through your nose. Your lips will be open slightly. N, N, N. Now for some words practicing the N sound. The N sound will be combined with sounds from O Street and the long vowels. N, O, no. Ah, n, on. N, o, p, nope. B, o, n, bone. N, a, m, name. P, I, n, pine. N, u, or n-u. Many internationals will say new, but most Americans will say this word as new. N-a, nay. N-aw, gnaw. The G is silent. N-e, knee. And the K is silent in this word. The next sound on the Voicetown map that we'll work with is listed in the middle in red, and it is D. To make the sound D, you open your jaws and lips slightly. Place the tip of your tongue on the top of the roof of your mouth behind the top front teeth. Move the tongue down as you blow air out of your mouth. D, D, D. From the N sound, you drop your tongue down quickly to make the D sound. N, D, N, D, N, D. Now we will practice some words with the D sound. D, oo, do. D, I, n, dine. D, aw, n, dawn. D, o, p, dope. D, o, m, dome. D, a, m, dame. Odd, odd. N-a-d, nod. Ode, ode. D-I-m, dime. D-u-d, dude. Aid, aid. D-I-d, died. D-e-p, deep. You will notice sometimes I use 2 vowels, such as in the word deep. If it's spelled with 2 vowels in English, I usually try to put 2 vowels in Voicetown so it's less confusing. The next sound on the Voicetown map will be T. T. To make the sound T, you open your jaw and lips slightly. Lightly place the tip of the tongue on the top of the roof of your mouth behind the top front teeth. Move the tongue down as you quickly blow air out of your mouth. This is a non-voiced sound, which means that your throat will not vibrate when you make this sound. T, t, t. The sound comes from the front of your mouth. From the D sound, just drop your tongue down towards the front of the mouth quickly to make the T sound. D, T, D, T, D, T. Moving from the N sound to the D sound to the T sound, you are just moving your tongue slightly. The rest of your mouth stays the same. N, D, T, N, D, T, N, D, T. Here are some words using the T sound. T-o, toe. T-oo, two. T-I-m, time. T-oo, two. T-a-m, Tom. It is capitalized in English because it's a proper name. T-a-m, tame. T-e-t. T-a-p, tape. N-o-t, note. N-i-t, night. P-a-t, pot. D-a-t, dot. B-u-t-e. You'll notice the word beauty is spelled with a T. In English, in the Midwestern accent, we do not say it as a sharp T. We usually change it to a D sound. So instead of beauty, we say beauty. Beauty. The next sound on the Voicetown map is at the top left corner, and the sound is S. S. To make the S sound, you need to bring your teeth together. Flatten your tongue with the sides of the tongue touching the teeth on each side. The tip of the tongue is not touching the back of the teeth. Blow the air out over the top of your tongue. The sound comes from the front of the mouth. This is a non-voiced sound. S, s, s. Here are some words practicing the S sound. S-o, so. S-o-p, soap. S-aut, sought. S-a-m, same. S-oop, soup. S-a, say. S-e-m, seam. S-eat, seat. S-a-d, sod. M-a-s, moss. B-o-t-s, boats. P-o-st, post. N-e-s, niece. M-oos, moose. S-t-e-m, steam. N-i-s, nice. D-i-s, dice. S-i-d, side. And the last sound for Lesson 2 is Z, located at the top of the map. To make the new sound Z, your mouth should be in the same position as for the S sound. Force the air out over the top of your tongue between your teeth. The sound comes from the back of the throat and is a voiced sound. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Now we will combine the z sound with other sounds from the Voicetown map that we've already learned. Z, oo, zoo. Ah, z, Oz. And it's capitalized because it's a name. It's from a movie, The Wizard of Oz. P, I, z, pies. D, I, m, z, dimes. T, O, z, toes. D, O, z, does. Z, O, n, zone. P, O, z, pose. T, A, z, tase. U, z, use. N, O, z, nose. D, I, z, dies. B, O, z, o. Bozo, a two-syllable word with the accent on the first syllable. Bozo. It is a classic American clown. And the last word is z, oo, m, zoom. Those are the 5 new sounds from Lesson 2, listed in red here. N, d, t, s, z. Now we're going to use those combinations to make some past tense words. Mopped. M-a-p-t, mopped. Popped. P-a-p-t, popped. If you have ed at the end of the word, if the sound before the ed is a non-voiced sound, which are listed to the left of S Street in the white boxes, then the sound at the end of the word is going to be t, as in mopped and popped. The exception to that is if the sound before the ed is a t or a t sound. Timed. T-I-M-D, timed. Zoomed. Z-oo-m-d, zoomed. If the sound before the ed is a voiced sound, which are all the other sounds to the right of S Street on the Voicetown map, then the ed will sound like a d at the end of the word, as in timed and zoomed. The exception to this is the sound of d or d before the ed. And the last example is an irregular verb, but it's paid. P-a-d, paid. Now we'll practice some combinations using the sounds you've learned so far. Pt, hopped. H-a-p-t, hopped. Doped. D-o-p-t, doped. Md, md. Named. N-a-m-d, named. Maimed. M-a-m-d, maimed. St, st, state. St, ate, state. Stop. St, op, stop. Ts, ts. Pots. P-a-t-s, pots. Knots. N-a-t-s, knots. The K is silent. Now we're at the end of Lesson 2, and you have 16 sounds that you've learned so far on the Voicetown map. That's nearly half of the map. You have O Street, which is ah, aw, o, oo, b, p. The long vowels a, e, I, o, u, and the 5 new sounds from Lesson 2, n, d, t, s, and z. Now we're going to practice some sentences using the sounds you've learned so far. First, I'll list it in Voicetown and give you a few minutes for you to see if you can figure out the sounds in the words in the sentence. And then I will list it in English. I saw you today. I saw you today. There's different ways that you can pronounce these words as far as the accent is concerned, depending on the context that you're saying it. I saw you today. The next sentence. See you soon. See you soon. Meet me by my boat. Meet me by my boat. Now for some more sentences. Do you see me? Do you see me? See you tonight. See you tonight. Time to say bye. Time to say bye. There are a few things I'd like you to do before the next lesson. First of all, try to practice a few minutes each day. Even if it's just 5 minutes, it can make a big difference in your progress. Always start by reviewing the map. And on the map, you'll work with O Street, the long vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and the new sounds from Lesson 2, N, D, T, S, Z. Practice using the new sounds in your everyday life. And if there are some sounds that you struggle with, make sure you give them some extra practice. Listen to native speakers, whether it's on TV or in conversations or on your computer or radio. See if you can identify the sounds you've learned in their speech. Don't be afraid to ask questions when talking with others. People are very willing to help. And make sure to practice before you move on to Lesson 3. You want to make sure that you know all of the sounds and the symbols that they are associated with. Before the next lesson, try to practice at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. Even just a little bit will help you with your progress. Always start by reviewing the map. With O Street, the long vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and the sounds N, D, T, S, Z. Practice using the new sounds in your everyday life. Listen to native speakers. See if you can identify the sounds you've learned in their speech. Don't be afraid to ask questions when talking with others. And you will need to take and pass the quiz over Lesson 2 to move to Lesson 3. This will ensure that you're learning the sounds and not just